we're gonna, here's Ace Attorney. Here we go. So we're continuing, midway through this trial here. Let's figure out what happened last. I'm actually just gonna pull up the walkthrough, because I forgot to do that already. We took a break because we had to get... The defendant is based on the evidence. Oh, yeah, okay. They think Mr. Rios was alive when he entered the coffin. And so, like, how did... The sword was plastic, how did they kill him? I think that's what's going on. Bonus to me for using mechanical keyboards. I don't know if it can detect that. I like the idea of them putting the clothing back on because it doesn't let you rest on your laurels. Yeah, I think that's key to the game. Hold on. I gotta show everyone my new keycap that I got for my keyboard. It's a little cat paw. It's very cute. It finally arrived. I ordered it like 4 weeks ago. Game dev's not, like, it's to get started, it's a lot easier than it used to be. You don't even have to be able to code. You just use a visual editor. Okay, anyway, that's my cute keycap. Okay. So, what else happened last time? We figured out... I'm trying to figure out how the best way to describe what has gone on in this trial so far, so for people who haven't been here. Basically, Phoenix Wright's daughter, Trucy Wright, got accused of being a murderer. She is clearly not a murderer, but she was at a magic show and someone died and they're closely related to her in some way because they're part of the troupe that her family was in, basically. There's also a TV producer who's an asshole who hates magicians for whatever reason. There's also a woman named Bonnie who's actually 2 women. It's actually 2 women, not 1. They were doing a magic trick. There's Bonnie DeFam and Betty DeFam. And they are also magic performers who do teleportation tricks, but clearly they had to reveal their tricks, so now they're fucked. Goodbye to their career. I mean, I'm sure they have other skills. They'll be fine, but they can't do their teleportation thing anymore. This is the prosecutor. He's an asshole. He's from Khura'in, which is the place that Phoenix is in currently right now, visiting Maya, who is doing training, there. But Phoenix got involved in a case because they accused his guide of being, a murderer. So he's like, that can't stand. I'm a defense attorney. Let's go over there and, I don't know, like, I'm gonna defend my client. They don't have defense attorneys in this country because if the defense attorney, loses, they have to suffer the same penalty as the defendant they're defending. So no one practices defense attorney stuff, so it's a very one-sided system. Anyway, Phoenix won his trial. And that's the whole other thing that's going on in this story. Not specifically related to this case, but this monk came from that land to prosecute in the US because Edgeworth asked him to because they have a shortage of prosecutors right now. I think that's the summary, basically. Anyway, Trucy here is being accused of murder. Phoenix is not here. He's in Khura'in right now. Apollo's the main defense attorney on here, and Athena is helping out. Okay. Phew! That was hairy. Tell me about it. We barely made it through by the skin of my teeth. I can't say I'm crazy about that prosecutor Samadhi either. You know, with the way he says let it go and move on, as if it's nothing. Let it go and move on. Oh boy, am I interrupting a secret conclave of villains or something? This is Donnie Jepp. Which is our nickname for him. His name is Roger Ratings. Though. Terrible puns in this game. Just terrible. Got your next evil scheme in the works already. What do you want? Keep making that face, champ, and everyone's gonna change the channel. Look this way, Trucy. Now smile for the camera. Let's see those pearly whites. Isn't that what the Grammary Creed tells you to do? How's it feel, Trucy? Everybody online can't stop talking about you. They're calling you a real witch out there. Could this be the end of Troop Grammary? Go away, you creep! Oh, what's this? Something just charged into frame. It looks like a yellow gorilla or something. Could it be Trucy's pet? Filming is prohibited inside the courthouse. Do you want me to get the bailiff? Huh? Filming? What are you talking about? I don't even have a camera on me. Huh? What happened to the camera? It just disappeared right before our very eyes. I'll be enjoying the rest of the Trucy show from the gallery. I put out a call for Trucy's fans to come support her earlier, by the way. Bet I'll get some great footage out of them. This is gonna be good. Hang loose, baby. Oh my god, Economist! You could scrape stories from Literotica for the typing challenges. That's fucking hilarious. Okay. He called in some of Trucy's fans, but for what purpose? Apollo? That thing that Mr. Ratings just did, that was some high-level sleight of hand. Huh? Why would he know how to do something like that? I don't know, but he definitely has some serious magic skills. No way. But I thought he said magicians were all a bunch of good-for-nothings. Mr. Lawyer? Oh, hello, Bonnie. Can I help you with something? Well, there's something that's been bothering me. Really? What is it? Well, you see... Hey, dummy! What are you whispering to Lobster Boy about? Betty... Who the heck do you think you are? Are you crazy? You want a piece of this? You know you have to talk to me before you'd say or do anything, you harebrain. Oh, but I... Shut your mouth, you dumb bunny! Come with me now! Oh, shit. I wonder what was bothering her. There's no way we're finding out what, There's no way we're finding that out with Betty constantly hovering over her like that. Court's about to reconvene. Will you be alright testifying? Yeah, it's just... I wonder what Mr. Ratings has up his sleeve. I doubt he's bringing in actual fans. Yeah, probably not. I wonder what he has up his sleeve, too. He'd better not be trying to get under Trucy's skin right now, of all times. You're Trucy Wright, and you'll be fine! Oh. There goes Apollo with his best trick! That's right. Whenever I'm feeling down, I always tell myself I'm fine. Alright, I'll give it a try. I'm Trucy Wright, and I'm fine! Thanks, Polly. I think I can do this now. That a girl. Good luck up there on the stand. You'll do great. Thanks. I'll be fine. I can do this. All right, Justice. You can do this too. Time to focus on the rest of the trial. I like these two. Yeah. Hey there, Mr. Jasbo. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Okay, here we go. I wish it was under better circumstances, but yeah, I'm glad that Trucy is featured prominently in this case. I like her. She's great. Court is now back in session. Defendant, please step up to the witness stand. Trucy Wright, magician. Here comes the here comes the liar. The last member of that criminal troupe! Boo, we don't want to see you on any stage. Anyway, everyone's booing her. Rude. Order. The gallery will be quiet, or I will have you all thrown out on the spot. What's with all the hecklers? I bet they're the fans Mr. Ratings invited. What a grade A jerk. Well, he's not gonna psych us out. Now then, Miss Wright. This court would like to know if you switched from the steel sword to a rubber one on stage. So please testify about this issue. She's just gonna try and trick us again with her magic! Hurry and convict her already! Give her the death penalty! Oh. Silence, all of you. I won't tell you again. Miss Wright, do you feel able to testify? Yeah, I'm fine, Your Honor. Trucy, I knew I shouldn't have let her go through with this. I'd like to make a small request. How about, instead of testifying with words, I show you exactly what happened? Would that be alright, Your Honor? You can witness my stupendous sword-switching magic and judge for yourselves. Okay. In spite of everything, she's still smiling. Our Trucy's amazing, isn't she? She sure is. She's doing just fine up there. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. She's faithfully following the troop grammary creed even now. Hold on, I need lip chap. I'm playing this on Android. This is an Android, it was released on Android. I wanted to capture it on 3DS, but it is very hard to do that without buying hardware for that. So yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's been a pretty good port. Oh god, the animations on this are so nice. I love all the animations in this game. This engine, like, it looks really good. She really is something else. It's showtime for magical girl Trucy Wright. Watch carefully now, everybody. Sorry, I keep forgetting I have to refer to her specifically as magical girl Trucy Wright, because that is her title. And it's my favorite. I love it. Okay. The stupendous sword switch. Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention on this sword. Allow me to demonstrate just how sharp this blade truly is. See that? No tricks or gimmicks. A very sharp sword indeed. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, watch as I take this sword and... Presto Sordo! There, I've switched it. And now... Ah! As you can see, the blade is not steel, but rubber. Good job, Trucy. But... Bravo, Miss Wright! Wow, she switched them in a flash! I couldn't see her do it at all. She's completely turned the room around. The hecklers are being drowned out by all the cheering. Where did that steel sword vanish off to, Miss Wright? In order to deepen our understanding of the case, please tell us if you would. I'm not asking out of mere curiosity, just so you know. I usually hide the steel sword backstage when I switch them during the show. So when you thrust the rubber sword into the coffin, the steel sword wasn't even on stage, but behind the curtain? Exactly. So you see, there is a trick and a gimmick to it after all. As for where the steel sword went when I performed the trick just now, it's a secret. Wouldn't want to spoil the magic for you now, would I? Ho ho ho. That's our Trucy? Yeah, still. Miss Wright. That part where you spun around. That's an actual part of the sword switching trick you do for the show, right? Right. The other parts, like the apple, were just to help with my explanation here in court. That's funny. I think I found an inconsistency in her testimony. Uh-oh. And it looks like I'm not the only one. I don't know what it's doing there. And now that I've found it, I have to get to the bottom of it. I don't think she does the switch in the video, does she? I don't think she does the turn in the video. I don't remember her doing that. Now then, Mr. Justice, you may go ahead and question the witness. But try not to ask dumb questions and spoil this wondrous magic. I thought this was supposed to be my cross-examination. Oh boy. Okay, are we gonna have to watch the video again? I think we might have to watch the video again. Hold on, when does she do the spin? Oh no. Okay, where's this video? This very poorly shot video. I mean, that was the change, wasn't it? I mean, it's not like she would have to even have a metal sword there. Yeah, Mr. Hat did the spin, right? Oh. Okay. I think this is what I have to show. Hold on, what happens when I press this?
Hold it!
I didn't actually press any of these. So you switched swords when you spun around just now. That's right. It's the same way I do the trick in the actual magic show, too. But I'm also doing a lot of extra things that I don't do during the show right now. Oh, this is the same dialogue. Okay. She did it during the actual... Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. What's the matter, Apollo? You look troubled. Oh, it's nothing. Uh-oh. This is quite the pickle. How should I go about handling this? Okay. I'm gonna present there. Hold on. Back one. Do.
Objection!
Miss Wright, there's something I'd like to confirm with you. What is it, Apollo? There seems to be a discrepancy between the way you performed the trick for us just now and the way it appears in the show footage. What? But that can't be. I performed it exactly the same way both times. Then what's going on here? Miss Wright, I have the show footage right here. And the part where you twirl your cape around is missing from it. What? But I did it. So... It really is the exact moment you switched the swords? Yeah, that's right. Uh-oh. I knew it. Well, I certainly never expected the defense to expose the accused lie for me. Mr. Justice, does this mean that you are arguing that the defendant did not swap the swords during the actual magic show? No, Your Honor, that wasn't my intention. I mean, I did swap them. I know I did. I'm absolutely sure of it.
Objection!
Human memory is unreliable at best, but in this case, I am afraid that it is the witness herself who cannot be trusted. We can see the footage for ourselves. The claims of this witness are false. But... Now that it has been proven that the accused did not swap swords, it means that the use of the steel sword to pierce the coffin was wholly intentional. Ugh. For Gurk. And by the way, was it not you, Mr. Justice, who argued that Mr. Reyes' death was not an accident, but murder? I assumed you have no objections to that still. It was, after all, your own assertion. The defense, The defense has an objection to you, Mr. Apollo Justice. I demand you withdraw the discrepancy you pointed out, now. But there is a discrepancy, and it must mean something, I'm sure of it. Would the defense team kindly save their spat until after court is adjourned? Now, after all of this debate, it seems we've come back around to the original argument. The defendant knew about the prank plan that would take the victim inside the coffin, or place the victim inside the coffin. What's more, the defendant did not perform the sword-switching trick on stage. Through her actions, I'm afraid I've come to see the true intentions of the accused. Her murderous intentions. It's such a shame. But I did switch the swords, I swear. You're knee-deep in it now, Justice. Aw, shit. Justice, what'd you do? I can't wait for them to watch the video. Excuse me? Let's see, you are... which one again? Benny? No, that's not right. Body? It's Bonnie. You're mixing the two names up together, Your Honor. Oh, pardon me. And do you have something you wish to say, Bonnie? Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to testify. About what? More I think about it, the less possible it seems. I don't believe Trucy killed Mr. Reyes. Bonnie? Hey, what's the big idea? Such an incredibly gifted and talented magician would never commit murder. I refuse to believe it. What are you talking about, you harebrained hare? You keep your trap shut. I got a bag of baby carrots for you, so chew on those and pipe down. No, I won't be quiet. What's the matter with you? Didn't you hear me? Trucy said something to me once. Huh? She said, no matter how scared you get, no matter how mean people are to you, you can't give in or give up. That's what being a professional magician's all about. Isn't that right, Trucy? That's right, Bonnie. I've always been afraid to stand up to Betty, afraid to defy her, so I did what she said. When I saw Trucy today, she gave me strength. She's just gonna try and trick us again with her magic. Hurry up and convict her already! Give her the death penalty. Shit. I'd like to make a small request. How about instead of testifying with words, I show you exactly what happened. Would that be all right, Your Honor? You can witness my stupendous sword-switching magic and judge for yourself. Flashback to 10 minutes ago. Seeing her courage, the way she kept smiling despite everything, she's just incredible. So I'm not gonna run away. I'm scared, but for once, I'm gonna be brave. Oh shit, Bonnie. Ugh, what have you done to my sister, Trucy Wright? You've practically brainwashed her. It's the power of Trucy's conviction. That's what it is. It's touched Bonnie's heart. Yeah, Trucy really is one magical girl. Bonnie, is the topic of your testimony related to that thing that was bothering you? The thing you tried to tell us about in the lobby during the recess? Who doesn't love a good filter over a good flashback? Yeah, yeah. Flashback to literally 10 minutes ago. Literally just happened. All sepia and shit. Yeah, ever since I saw this show footage, something's been nagging at me. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but something's off. I feel like something about it is different from what I saw on the stage. What do you mean by that, Bonnie? I wonder if what was shown on TV is really the same as what happened on stage.
Objection.
Of course it is. The show's only been performed once after all. I can't show anything other than what happened on stage yesterday.
Objection.
But Bonnie's testimony deserves our attention. We have to examine the show footage. Okay, yeah, maybe 10 minutes is long enough for sepia. Yeah, I guess, when do you start, how long is long enough to start adding, like, degraded film quality? How old does a flashback have to be for that? But what can we check it against? Do you have some other footage of the show? Well, I have some show footage. You do? One of the TV station's cameraman said he was a fan of mine. He kept his camera on me throughout the entire show. And then, afterwards, he gave me the footage he shot as a present. He did? Oh, this is the creepy camera guy. Yep. To tell you the truth, I thought it was kind of creepy, so I was gonna get rid of it.
Hold it!
But please submit that footage to the court. Now then, let's take a look at this new footage. Oh boy, what are we gonna see here? Oh, it's from the other side. Oh no. No! Yep, camera perv. Were there flying cards in the last one? What? Wow. Okay then. Oops. I didn't mean to hit that. He really did keep his camera on Bonnie the whole time, didn't he? I think this cameraman needs to keep his personal feelings out of his work. Well, Defense, do you still believe this new show footage is worth inspecting? Yeah, he was a fan, all right, uh-huh. Called out in court. Of course I do. Okay, so how are we gonna go about this? Let's try comparing the two. We just might find an inconsistency between them. An inconsistency, huh? Yes, the two pieces of footage are of the same scene, so they should match up. But Bonnie felt there was something off about the original footage. So if we can pick out what's different between the two, we'll know what Bonnie found strange. Exactly. Plus, we may figure out why the original doesn't show the sword switching trick. Your Honor, the defense would like to compare these two pieces of show footage. Very well, I will allow it. What a waste of time. Apollo, do you know how to compare the two pieces of footage? No, I don't want to do a tutorial. No, damn it! No, I've never done it before. I'll give you a little lesson then. Use the on-screen buttons to operate the video playback. When you want this... I don't want to read through all this. When you want to speed through, tap the fast-forward button. And if you want to go back, tap the rewind button. If you do want to halt the playback, just tap on the pause button. Oh, and by the way, if you fast-forward or rewind when the playback is paused, you can do a slow frame-by-frame playback. Okay, and so how do I switch between the two videos? Just tap the switch camera icon in the top left. Now, if you find a difference between these two pieces of footage, put the cursor over what's different and present it to the court. Thanks, Athena. You really know your stuff. Not really. I just gave it some gusto and then went with my gut on most of it. What? I sure hope she guessed right. Anyway, let's give it a try. Fuck! Creepy feet. Mr. Hat flies away, but here, cards get thrown at her, right? When does that happen? Did I miss it? Hold on. Gotta polish some slack, he's too young to know what a VHS is. Hold on, how do I do this quickly? It told me how to do it quickly, didn't it? There we go. I don't think there's anything... I don't think she throws cards, right? This must be a different practice of this, then. Hold on. Yeah, she definitely doesn't. I think this was the only inconsistency. Like, I noticed this right away. I'm gonna... Can we save? No, we can't save from here. Shit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say... This is the issue. Uh-oh. No. Yeah, okay. This is it. Right here! Take a good look at this scene and compare it to the video shown from the front. Oh, the playing cards don't appear in the video shot from the front. Hey, you're right. What's going on here? Miss Wright, what can you tell us about these playing cards? Oh, those? They're the cards I throw when I do the sword switching trick. What? Mr. Justice, does this mean... It means we have some fucking false evidence. Yes, it means that the sword switching trick was cut from the TV show footage. So the footage was edited? Yes, with malicious intent. That is absurd. Well, we must get to the bottom of this right away. Bailiff, the TV station might still have the unedited footage. Go see what you can find out. Yes, Your Honor! Hold it. Uh-oh. Is it Donnie? Yep, it's Donnie Jap. It's you! Now hold up, Your Honor. This is all just a big misunderstanding. Believe you me. Give a guy a chance to defend himself before you start pointing fingers. And who might you be? Right. Sorry about that. Got ahead of myself there. Here's my business card. Charmed to make your acquaintance, Your Honor. Oh, well. How very polite of you. Donnie Jeff returns Curse of the Black Goatee. It's very good, Indy. It's lovely to meet you too, Prosecutor Zadmati. Please take my card. A business card. Yes. I read about this custom among businessmen in this country. I have even familiarized myself with the various replies. How do you do, good sir? Or, what's crack-a-lackin', homie, for example. Oh ho! You're from Take-Two TV, are you, witness? What is Sadmati watching? That those are his responses to being gifted a business card. What's crack-a-lackin', homie? Come to think of it, I believe I've seen you on television before. Clerk circa 1997. Yes, Roger Ratings, otherwise known as the Ratings Raja. He is a TV producer and appears on many of his own shows as of late. He is best known for his catchphrase, "Hang loose, baby." Oh my, so you're the Ratings Raja. Hang loose, judgy baby. Nice courtroom you got here. I never thought I'd get to meet you in person. But Prosecutor Sadmati, how do you know so much about him? In preparation for the case, I watched all of his shows. I found the Ratings Raja Goes to Burger Barn of particular interest. Oh no. It inspired me to visit that restaurant straight away to learn more about the local cuisine. What? You went to Burger Barn? Who would have thought? You must really have wanted to try it, huh, buddy? Because that line, whew. Compared to my aesthetic training, an hour's wait is nothing. I recommend the Southwestern burger with jalapeno jack cheese, by the way. I'm having a really hard time picturing him in line for burgers. Prosecutor Sadmati's unexpected enthusiasm for food aside. Mr. Ratings, what is this misunderstanding you mentioned? Gotta burg up! He's gotta burg up, I guess. I don't know. Really likes those burgs. Well, for starters, it's true that that footage was edited. You'll get your hands on this anyway, so I might as well show you the unedited version. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. Burg up. It's a pretty long video, so I'll just show you the part with the playing cards. You can see the cards when Trucy spins around, so keep your eyes peeled. Oh boy, okay. Berg up for court. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Uh-huh. Hamburger Johnson would have solved this case already. Hamburger Johnson for Smash. Did you see the part that was cut where Trucy switched the swords? She spins around and the playing cards go flying. Everything's like it's supposed to be. Then it seems the defendant really did swap swords during the trick. Which means the sword that Miss Wright thrust into the coffin was the rubber one. In other words, Miss Wright couldn't have killed Mr. Rias. Yeah, see? That's the first misunderstanding right there. What do you mean? Well, Trucy definitely did swap swords, as you saw. So yeah, maybe she didn't kill Mr. Rias when she stabbed the coffin. But that just means he was killed after she showed up pretending to be a corpse. Or sorry, after he showed up pretending to be a corpse. So you're saying that up until that point, everything was going according to the script? If that's true, then when and how exactly do you think he was killed? It was after the dragon set piece came crashing down. I say Trucy murdered Mr. Rias when she was hidden from view behind the set piece. She could have easily done it from behind that huge dragon and no one would be the wiser. Does that sound like Trucy at all? The fuck? I see. Indeed, there is a ring of truth to your assertion. You bet. Plus, there's a suspicious-looking shadow in the footage, too. It's towards the end of the footage, just before the dragon hits the stage. It might be easier to just see it for yourselves. That's Mr. Hat! Isn't that just Mr. Hat? It looks like Mr. Hat! Yeah, that's totally Mr. Hat. He was on the opposite pulley! It's only for a split second, so it was hard to catch, but look here. The suspicious shadow must be Trucy. She's using the steel sword she hid behind the curtain during the trick to kill the victim. Now that you mention it, I suppose it does look that way. Judge fucking what? Thank you, Apollo. This witness is just trying to ram his theory down our throats, Your Honor. And that's not all. Aren't we forgetting that the witness willfully edited the sword switch out of the footage? You see, there's your second misunderstanding right there. Your Honor, would you mind if I testified about it? I've seen people testify on TV and I've always wanted to give it a shot. That would be fine with me, Prosecutor Sadmati. This is quite unexpected. It threatens to disrupt the karmic course of this case. Hey, lighten up, pretty boy. You're gonna like what I've got to say, promise. Very well. However, if you do anything to impede the last rites for the victim, I will have you removed. All right. With Prosecutor Sadmati's permission, please give us your testimony, Mr. Ratings. Roger Ratings, the Ratings Raja. Now, Kaiser of the courtroom. I'm taking over the floor, so listen up, loyal viewers. Okay. This is where we're going to take a break, because it has been an hour since we last took a break. It wasn't deliberate, I tell you. Good, good, good. Also, yeah, Sai, you're kind of right. The karmic course of the case already... Yeah, I don't think he knew about them being twins, right? Unless he knew already. And then it wouldn't have disrupted it, but... Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. Everyone, please go and grab some water, go do a stretch. And I will see you all very soon. Be right back. economist. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what, I've never heard of that scale, that grade scale level test or whatever, but this is getting really into it. It's really good. I don't know how you would judge that. I don't know how other, I guess you'd kind of have to see how other games do it, right? Okay. Let's get back to this. I got myself some coffee. Okay. It wasn't deliberate, I tell you. Footage is meant to be edited, I tell ya. Scenes are spliced together and long or boring scenes are cut out. Yeah, that's how I edit. You probably shouldn't edit, like, video evidence of a murder, though. Just saying. Hey there, Lightning Esper. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Tuesday. All the stations edit footage this way. It wasn't like it was done maliciously or something. It was just a coincidence that particular scene was cut. It wasn't intentional. Or what? You got some proof that I had an ulterior motive for editing that footage? Maybe. Probably. Why would you say that? I'm just gonna present proof of that. I see. So you're saying that it was a coincidence that the sword-swapping scene was cut. That's right. Glad you got the picture.
Objection!
Coincidence? That's just a little too convenient, if you ask me. Ooh, an objection. How cool. It sure packs a lot more punch when you hear it live. Do that again. I want to get another shot from a different angle. My objection is not for your entertainment. And cut! There, I got some good stuff there. Mr. Ratings. Filming is prohibited inside the courthouse. Oh, whoops, my bad, Judge. And if the defense has an issue, it can point it out during its cross-examination. Hey there, Net. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Just drinking some strawberry yogurt. Oh, hell yeah. I actually got myself some vanilla, yogurt. Like drinkable yogurt? Kefir? You missed her! You missed her. She was here a bit earlier. I'm sure she'll be back, Net. Go-gurt's slightly thicker than kefir. But yeah, I got some vanilla. So, like, just a few hours ago. Yeah, you do kind of drink it, kind of. A little thicker, a little less pleasant. Yeah, just edit out the boring evidence, exactly. We have a lot of that. But it is meant to be edited. I'm gonna press all of these. Really? I've never heard anybody say that. It's common knowledge in the TV world. You got any idea what a snooze cruise it'd be to watch a magic show without editing? I like that this guy's so American he carries American money in his front pocket. Yep, He's fanning himself with it. He's a big shot TV producer. You can tell he's a TV producer because he's got the sweater tied over him like this. A magic show like that one, anyway. That was ice cold. Anyway, editing's what makes TV worth watching. Scenes are spliced together and longer, boring scenes are cut out. Are you saying you thought there were boring scenes in Miss Wright's magic show? You gotta ask, that script and presentation deserve a place on the cutting room floor. Broadcasting that mess as is would have been a complete disaster. That's why I had to edit the footage. It's just what a TV man does. It's just what a TV man does! What didn't you like about the show exactly? The whole thing was a major snooze fest. Maybe common folk like you don't get it, but a show's only as good as how loud, flashy, and trashy it is. It was plenty loud and flashy on its own. All you did was add the trash. I suppose each industry has its own way of doing things. Just as we in the legal profession focus exclusively on evidence and testimony. Exactly. Whether it's showbiz or the legal biz, we do what we gotta do to get the job done. Yeah, he's being a dick, but it's actually, yeah, that is his job. That is literally his job. I mean, it's not his job, specifically. He's not actually doing the editing. He's too important to actually do the editing. Someone else is doing the editing for him. Anyway, editing footage is just a matter of course in the TV industry. Yeah, he's the producer. All the stations edit footage this way. It wasn't like it was done maliciously or something. Oh my gosh! Hey there, SB Woodwork. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. How was your stream? How was your stream? Were you doing some more woodworking? I hope it went great. Welcome in. We're playing some Ace Attorney here. We're getting close to the end of this case. And we're interviewing. We're cross-examining Mr. Roger Ratings here, who we've nicknamed Donnie Jepp. Hold on. When you'll see him, you'll know why. Anyway, here. He made sunglasses, yo. Sunglasses rule. I love sunglasses. That's awesome. Wooden sunglasses, hell yeah. I love sunglasses. Anyway, thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well. That is super cool. There's a lot of really great, like, crafts people on Twitch. They don't really have good categories for it. You can search better through tags, I think. I think tags are better for finding crafters who have a specific, like, discipline. That's pretty sweet. It's really sweet. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. I'm doing some voice acting here. Some voice acting. Bit different from our usual dice boxes and DM screens. Yeah. That's neat though. That sounds. They said that's the idea of like wooden frame sunglasses is super sweet. Okay, so we just pressed this, yeah, here. All the stations edit footage this way. It wasn't like it was done maliciously, and we're like, hold it! It wasn't done maliciously, huh? But I get the distinct impression that you bear feelings of ill will towards Troop Grammary. Huh? What makes you think that? The things that you yourself have said. Oh, look, it's a flashback. Actually, sorry, this is a flashback, to be fair. This is a flashback to, like, 3 weeks ago when we played this part of the game. Does this deserve sepia tone? I think this is a better candidate for sepia tone filters. But yeah, please go check out SB Woodwork. I was checking out their website and everything. Pretty cool stuff. Go check them out. Give them a follow. Yeah. You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Grammary magicians are all a bunch of lowlives. This guy fucking hates magicians. And also I get the impression that you felt this way for a long time.
Objection.
Words such as those can be interpreted in many different ways. For example, though I bear the defense no ill will, I would not hesitate to say that he is a good-for-nothing lout of a lawyer. Damn, dude! You bear me no ill will? Could have fooled me. And yet it is the truth. I am only strict on you as it seems you have strayed from the path. If you have any objections, Mr. Justice, please make your case with evidence in the future. Mr. Ratings, please continue your testimony. What else does he say here? Hold on. Or what, you got some proof that I had an ulterior motive. Okay. It was just a coincidence that, that particular scene was cut. It wasn't intentional.
Hold it!
Hold it! Of all the scenes you could have cut, why the sword switching trick? Apollo, now you know how Athena felt when you were so mean. Yeah, right? Getting murdered by this other lawyer here. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention this, but anyone who came in from the raid... If you click on that link, it'll take you directly to my page, so you don't count as the raid, but rather... You don't count as a viewer of the channel if you come in on a raid and you don't click through to that person's page. So, there you go. There's a link right there. Just hit that. A good thing to know also for other people, a lot of people don't know that. But if you ever go into from a raid to another channel, just make sure to like just either go to their page again or take out the question mark raid part at the end of the URL. It helps them out. That seems like too much of a coincidence to me. Oh, so now you're gonna tell me how I'm supposed to edit my programs, Big Shot? It's hard being the boss kid. You gotta make the tough choices, like which content gets cut. Then let me ask you this. Why exactly did you make such a tough choice in this case? You wouldn't understand, champ. It's all about artistic vision. I tell ya, people tell you how to do your job when they don't know the first thing about it. I may not know TV, but I know evidence law, and boy, do I have some for you, champ. I hate this guy, but he's nothing he said has been like particularly like wrong in terms of like his job. He's just being a dick about it. And clearly he definitely has malicious intent, so like there's that too, but I might not be able to show you that your selective editing was intentional. However, I know you bear the defendant ill will, and this is the evidence that proves it. Okay, I wasn't prepared to do that yet. It's gonna be the... What evidence do we have? I mean, we have the clipboard, right? Where he made her sign the fake contract. I'm gonna save. Donnie Jeff isn't wrong. I do hope he's the culprit at the end. Yeah. He edited out the part with the magic trick in the video whose subject is the magic trick in question. Yeah, that is true. But this is Phoenix Wright, so, or sorry, this is the Ace Attorney series, so. We don't have any other proof, right? Because we don't have, I mean, there's this. I think this clipboard is way worse, though. Attorney's badge is the ultimate evidence, right? Hey there, Armstack, welcome in.
Take that!
I think I'm gonna do this clipboard. Yeah, it is, okay. Hey there, Rudy, welcome. Hey, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Seems like a lot of you might have just gotten notifications. Happy 420, it's exactly 420, so. Welcome in, everyone. We're getting close to the finale of, I don't have my vape here. It's in my purse. And I forgot to grab it. I fucked up. I don't believe I have another smoking vessel at my desk. So blaze it in my honor, please. Thank you. Huh? What's that you got there? This is the contract you had Miss Wright sign just before the magic show. This contract between the first party, Take-Two TV, and the second party, Miss Wright, reads: If, through the fault of the second party, the show must be cancelled in part or full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party. $3 million? That's a completely unreasonable sum. I couldn't agree more. And of course, Miss Wright doesn't have that kind of money. Nevertheless, Roger Ratings had her sign this unreasonable contract anyway. Also, she's a fucking, like, minor, too. How was her signing this contract, like... Well, I guess I don't know, in Japan, can you sign at 16? Okay, anyway. Do we have the anti-vape ads? I think we have a few of them. I don't really see ads, though, because I don't watch TV that often. But I think I've definitely seen, like, something. They're probably not as intense as in the US, though. Weird ads like a giant metal panther. What? I'm playing Borderlands 3 and just killed an enemy called Sponge Boss Bullet Pants. Yo, yeah, great. Great. They don't run on, like, YouTube as well. I haven't seen any personally on YouTube. I mostly get ads for Grammarly. Every ad on YouTube is a Grammarly ad for me. Yeah, sorry, Japanifornia. I don't know what the legal, if you can sign a contract in Japanifornia, like, as a minor. Or what age that's at. So it's represent the metal gets in your lungs. Oh, I see. Targeted at nicotine rather than THC. Oh, got it, okay. Okay. San Fran's Tokyo. You get both anti-vape ads and Grammarly. Okay, I don't get it. I don't think I get anti-vape ads then. Just Grammarly. Literally only Grammarly. Also, Tim, welcome in. Hello, happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Okay, or more accurately, he conned her into signing it. Conned her? How did he do that? We'll show you. There's a trick to the clipboard that was used by Miss Wright to sign her contract. It houses carbon paper that can secretly copy her signature onto the other documents. Oh, come on now. That's quite a nasty accusation you're slinging my way. For starters, you don't have any proof I had anything to do with that carbon paper stuff. Just because Trucy and her agency can't pay up doesn't mean I conned her. But $3 million? That's totally out of reach for the average person. In any case, this is important new information. Please add it to your testimony, Mr. Radians. The most recent Twitch ad for me was a Credit Karma ad. Looked like a Twitch streamer with facecam in one corner and a fake chat. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. I don't get ads on Twitch. I don't get ads on Twitch because I pay for Turbo. Because it's 100% worth it. Also because I can write it off because I'm a streamer, which helps. But... So yeah, I luckily have not seen any weird Twitch ads like that. How does the court know that Trucy isn't just an idiot that signed a bad contract? I mean, even so, she's still, like, only 17 years old. I feel like... I don't know. Where's your proof linking me to that tricked-out clipboard? What proof do we have linking him to that clipboard? Other than, like, him talking about it. Hold on. Wait, is this it? Is this the proof? Because it has her signature on it, right? I think that's the proof we need. I'm still mad at this. The victim's real name was Man of Mystery. Motherfucker. Terrible fucking name. Okay, so this is the contract that she signed that was related to the clipboard. This has this signature on it. I'm pretty sure we have to present this note that also has the signature. The exact same signature, like carbon copy. Carbon copy. My girlfriend makes those Jack in the Box ads. Oh, yo, that's nice. That's cool. I don't get Jack in the Box ads because I don't get Jack in the Box here. Okay. We're gonna present, yeah, I'm gonna present this.
Objection!
You must be quite the con man if you can fool a magician with a simple trick. But if you think you can con a lawyer, you're very much mistaken. Was that really a good comeback line, Apollo? He seemed so confident there. It was kind of mediocre, mediocre there. Okay, whatever. Hey kid, would it kill you to enunciate in front of the camera? You know, like a newscaster? I'd like you to take a look at Miss Wright's signature here on this note. To prove her she's Canadian? Hell yeah! Go Canada! That's awesome. Making ads for American companies. Get that US cash. You think you can trick a magician, but well, the jerk store called. Yeah, basically, that's basically the same thing. That's basically what happened. Now let's compare that signature to the one here on the contract. It's the same fucking signature! Whoa, would you look at that? They're exactly the same. That's right, Your Honor. Not just similar, but exactly the same. Nobody can sign their names in exactly the same way twice, unless it's a copy. These signatures are proof positive that you conned Miss Wright. And they definitely prove your malicious intent. Say, not bad, lawyer guy. Didn't you know you had it in ya? This is really getting interesting now. It'll get great ratings for sure. No fucking video cameras in court! Don't try to dodge the issue, Mr. Ratings. The fact is that you bear ill will against my client. So the show footage was definitely edited with malicious intentions, isn't that right?
Objection!
What a forced argument, defense. All you have really proven is that is not his ill will towards Miss Wright, but his pecuniary. Pecuniary? There's no L in there. Motherfucker! God damn it! All you've really proven is not his ill will towards Miss Wright, but his pecuniary greed. That's right, I just wanted money, baby. Fat stacks of cheddar, that's all. After all, I've never even crossed paths with Trucy before this magic show. So I'd have absolutely no reason to bear her any ill will, right? You didn't bear her any ill will, huh? Fat chance. This guy definitely has some major hate for Trucy. Isn't this the exact same flashback that we just... You'll see, I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those grammar magicians are all a bunch of lowlives. We're in Scotland, so I'm super jealous of all your awesome fast food places. Yeah, I mean, I don't have quite as many as they do as like some of the ones that they're talking about in the US, but I do enjoy fast food. I hope this is actually a flashback to the flashback rather than a flashback to the memory. It'd have to be more sepia then. Yo, I miss White Castle. I seriously miss White Castle. We only got Taco Bell. Oh, I love Taco Bell too. Okay. I can't prove it with anything, but the things he said all point to that fact. There must be something between the two of them that gave birth to this grudge. Some sort of connection that not even Trucy is aware of. Does anyone know what the twist here is? Has anyone who's figured it out? I think we're about to hit a reveal. Does anyone want to throw their theories out here? Before we actually, confirm? What's going on here? I think literally the next screen is gonna be an accusation. Everyone's guilty. There we go. Donnie Jepp is real man of mystery. I think Mr. Hat's the culprit. The twist is that they were dead the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, Uchi, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. I realized, I think at the end of last stream, they said something, like, even before they did the magic, the sleight of hand at the beginning of this case, they said something and I was like, dude, god damn it. Yeah, he did the sleight of hand at the beginning today. I realized it, though. I think I realized it last week when they mentioned the scar, though. And then I was like, this dude never shows his arm. Yeah, Trucy said he was a magician. She was like, that was some skilled sleight of hand. But I realized it last week when this happened. When, you can't see what I'm highlighting over, but he got scarred during his show. That's why he has a grudge. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna, right here, Your Honor. I'd like to argue that Roger Ratings and Trucy Wright must have crossed paths before. There must be some hidden connection between them. Hidden. Connection? What is it now? Just what are you getting at, Mr. Justice? It is futile to even ask, Your Honor. Surely it's just another one of the defense's feckless claims. Feckless!
Objection!
I love how dramatic this game is. It is so good. This series is amazing. They actually, I think, just released it. Did they release it on Steam as well? Like the original series? Like, this is the sixth game in the series. Feckless! Have you know my claims are full of feck. But this game series is so good. It's so good. It starts with the Phoenix Wright trilogy. And yeah. Yeah. You don't seem to have a very high opinion of me, but once you hear my argument, you'll wish you'd taken me to a whole... Bleh. You wish you had taken me out to dinner. You'll wish you'd taken me to a whole lot more... Oh my god. Taken me a whole lot more seriously. I can read. Yes, the old-timey one did release today. I'm playing it in 2 weeks. I'm gonna start it on this channel on Tuesday. Not next week, because next week I'm doing a very special stream. Everyone should come by for that. The Tuesday after, we're gonna be starting the newest Ace Attorney game. I'm very excited because I've not played it before, and it'll be cool to share it with everyone at the same time as I'm playing it for the first time. Anyway, You'll wish you'd taken me a whole lot more seriously. Will I really? Very well then. Do proceed. Yes, I'm gonna start the new one in 2 weeks. I'm gonna take a break from... it doesn't matter because it's not chronological. It's actually set way in the past. Yeah, the Great Ace Attorney, yeah. It's set in the past, so, like, it doesn't matter any of the events of Spirit of Justice. Oh, yeah. No, I know there's other ones, but this is, like, considered Ace Attorney 6. I know that there's the spin-offs, but this is 6 in the main line. They'll make use of a character called Hamburger Johnson. Exactly! Hamburger Johnson stars in the Great Ace Attorney, obviously. For Smash. Did you figure something out, Apollo? Nope, not a thing. What? That was just some good old-fashioned bluffing, courtesy of Mr. Wright's fine training. I hope you know what you're doing. If you're going to make such a bold claim, Mr. Justice, I hope you're ready to elaborate. What is this hidden connection between the defendant and Roger Ratings? Ratings is... They're dating, ew. Ratings is a magician, too. That sleight of hand trick Mr. Ratings did during the recess earlier. Filming is prohibited inside the courthouse. Flashback to an hour ago. Do you want me to get the bailiff? Huh? Filming? What are you talking about? I don't even have a camera on me. One of those is a real name used in the game, that's true. But which one? What if Mr. Ratings is a magician too? What if? I believe it's up to the defense to fill in the blanks, not me. Well, if he is, he may have had some contract with Miss Wright. Or some contact with Miss Wright somewhere along the way.
Objection.
Your argument is hard worth responding to. But by all means, please do continue. As a passage in the sacred scriptures of Khura'ism states, he who gives a sermon to a monkey is himself a monkey. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say to a dimwit, he isn't gonna get it anyway. But we saw Mr. Ratings perform a magic trick. He made his video camera disappear in the blink of an eye. Well, I think it'd be pretty funny if I were a magician. You must have been seeing things. Want me to introduce you to a good eye doctor? If a connection as tenuous as that is all it takes, then every magician in the country could potentially bear ill will towards the accused. I guess you're right. You're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, are you, short stuff? You would do well to cleanse that putrid mind of yours in the holy waters of Mount Pony Pony. These days under a frigid waterfall, or 3 days under a frigid waterfall, and even you should rise to the level of a monkey. A numbskull for a numbskull. Well, this numbskull has a thick skin, so there. I think I get what they're driving at. Even if he is a magician, it's not exactly a reason to bear a grudge against Trucy, is it? Hold on. I can think of one person. One magician who has a reason to bear a grudge against Trucy. Or rather, one magician who has a reason to bear a grudge against Troop Gramarye. Oh? No. No way! Oh shit, Apollo figured it out. Apollo figured out something that we just figured out in chat 10 minutes ago. Can we please get a sepia flashback to chat? I have played at Ace Attorney Investigations. I've only played the first one though, because they never I never saw a translation of the second one. My Little Pony Pony. Is something wrong, Mr. Justice? Your Honor, the defense wishes to submit evidence at this time. I see, and what sort of evidence do you have for us? Evidence that points to the real killer, the one who had a motive to commit this crime. What? He's gonna do his very good facial animations, yep. Well, I guess body animations. He doesn't really move his face. And what have you come up with this time, Defense? Yo, I can't wait to fucking stick it to this fucking prosecutor. What an asshole. He's gonna get so destroyed by Apollo. Trucy Wright is the sole heir to Troop Gramarye and its name. This puts her square in the crosshairs of one particular magician. And this piece of evidence points to that one person with a grudge against Miss Wright. Wait, what piece of evidence do we have that is it the prank script? Oh, wait, no, we're proving against Troop Gramarye, right? It's probably the poster of him getting scarred. Where is he? Right? He was ousted from Troop Gramarye 13 years ago due to an injury he sustained. Yeah, when Reyes got cancelled. When he got cancelled. Oh, there's a- yeah, I think that they ended up releasing an English version of the sequel eventually. But it's not official, right? Thank you for the link. I didn't like, I thought, it's not like I didn't like Edgeworth Investigations. I really missed the courtroom part of it. And there was no courtroom part. But yeah, I would like to play it just to finish, like, to play every game in the series. Okay, so, yep, he got canceled. I'm gonna present this. And who exactly are you naming, Mr. Justice? Man of Mystery. The Great Mr. Reyes. 13 years ago, the Great Mr. Reyes belonged to Troop Gramarye. But then, the troop ousted him, and Mr. Reyes vowed to get revenge on them someday. And what better way to accomplish that than through the ruination of their sole heir? But Mr. Reyes is the victim, Mr. Justice. You've named a dead man as your suspect. But is he really dead? What do you mean, is he really dead? If the fact that Mr. Reyes is the victim is what's throwing you off, then how about we consider this possibility? What if the man who died on stage yesterday wasn't Mr. Reyes? Oh shit. What? You mean the victim was an imposter? Not Mr. Reyes. Then what about the real Mr. Reyes? It would mean the real Mr. Reyes is still alive. That's absurd. He was dead the whole movie, right? Mr. Justice, who is the real Mr. Reyes if not the victim of this case? Oh shit. It's all coming together now. I finally see the gimmick, the trick to this entire case. This should explain everything, Your Honor. The real killer, the one who hated Troop Gramarye and wanted to sully its name. The magician lurking in the shadows who set up a fake Mr. Reyes in his steed. The real Mr. Reyes is... Oh shit, is it Donnie Jepp? I think it's Donnie Jepp.
Take that!
But that's... Yes. Yes, it is. It's Phoenix Wright. He's been Reyes the whole time. Yo, Mr. Reyes was Trucy. Roger Ratings is the real Mr. Rias. What? Him? Oh shit! Blowing the case wide open, doing a whole turnabout. Oh, hollow red pepper, your impotent seeds sprout naught but meaningless empty words. You can't possibly have proof to support such an outlandish theory. It's not a bad idea for a soap opera. But not even diehard fans of the genre would stick around past the pilot. You want proof? Well, I've got proof. I can prove it by... proving that the Mr. Rias in yesterday's magic show was a fake. And to do that... I just need you to look at this spot on the poster. It's a scar. Right here. There we go. Present! Take that! Oh shit, he's canceled. This is the injury that Mr. Rias sustained while practicing a magic trick 13 years ago. However... the video the victim shot of himself shows no trace of that injury. Oh my! You're absolutely right! Now, Mr. Ratings, what do you suppose we'd find if we took a look at your right forearm? Is there by chance a nasty 13-year-old scar under that sleeve of yours? Well, Mr. Ratings, why don't you roll up your sleeve and let the court have a look? Or are you hiding something else up there? Come on now, I have nothing up my sleeve. I don't need to hide anything up there, because I require no tricks or gimmicks. For you see, my magic is the real deal. Oh shit. Is this what you were hoping to see? Oh! There it is! The scar! Just as I thought. That's right. I am the forgotten magician, abandoned to the dark understage of history. The great Mysterious. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. This... Hold on, I just read these comments. I sure hope a magician can't figure out how to cover up a scar. He hit the scar under his goatee, didn't he? Yep. This is... No, okay, so yeah, hold on. The original thing happened 13 years ago where he got kicked out because he got injured or whatever, because he was a bad magician. And then he became a ratings dude, whatever. He became a producer and then set this up to screw out Trucy for being the only one who has the magician's tricks. Why do you not cover up with makeup or something? I don't know. I don't know what his plan is here. I think he's pretty cornered at this point. Actually, we should probably take our break here, too. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me just continue through here for a second. This is totally absurd. Oh, I'm planning on playing Death's Door. That's a game that's gonna happen sometime soon. Probably after I finish Demon's Souls. It's a very convoluted way to sell a makeup kit. Okay, Net. Thank you for stopping. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that goes well. Okay. How ironic, wouldn't you say? That this odious mark carved into me by Troop Gramarye would bring me back into the limelight once more. Strange are the karmic threads before me. If the witness is the real Mysterious, then who is the victim who perished in the magic show? He was but a fan, I met him on one of my programs several years ago. He said he had become a magician out of admiration for the great Mr. Rias. In confidence, I told him my true identity and let him take on my mantle. And when did this man take over for you? About 2 years ago. I taught him my tricks and even acted as his producer. And so a mere amateur became a popular magician overnight. Courtesy of my magic, on the stage we call television. Hope you enjoyed the show. You really had us all fooled. Mr. Ratings, or should I say Mr. Rias. In your hatred of troop grammary, you killed the victim, Mr. Mystery. And then set up Miss Wright to take the fall, didn't you? You did it all just to tarnish the grammary name. I have no idea what you're talking about, lad. I set up the prank, that much is true, but it was simply a harmless joke on Trucy, I assure you. Yet she learned of the plan and made use of it to commit murder. That's how strongly the criminal element runs in the blood of these grammaries.
Objection!
But if it was a secret prank plan that very few people knew about, couldn't you have been the one to use it for murder instead? Ah! Yikes! Ugh! His head! Just kidding. What the heck was that? Heed my words, lawyer lad, for I fear your grasp on reality is slipping. I do believe I told you that my magic is real. It employs neither tricks nor gimmicks. Enough with the ambiguity. Why don't you make your point already? My alibi's as pristine as ever. Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Sadmati? Yes, I suppose that is correct. The witness does have a solid alibi. Lawyer lad needs to meet sophisticated lad, yes. The greatest crossover. Lawyer lad and red pepper. Yes, I suppose that is correct. The witness does have a solid alibi. What? He wasn't at the show, apparently. Recall defense that at the time of the magic show, Mr. Ratings was at Take-Two TV. A fact that many people can easily attest to. That's right. I forgot all about that. So what do you think, Your Honor? Would you like me to testify on the matter? Yes, I think you'd better. Please tell the court more about your alibi. Very well then. On with the show. Are you watching, Magnifique Grammary? The time has finally come for my magic to snuff out your precious pedigree, sorry. The grammary line will be no more. Damn, dude. Okay. I think this is a good time to take the break. So I will be right back. Please, everyone, go grab some water, go do a stretch, etc. Net, thank you again so much for stopping by. I will see you around. Yeah, I will see you all very soon. Be right back. Hello, I've returned. He's still flipping coins over there. Okay. My perfect alibi. I was at the TV station at the time of the Penrose performance. I was busy working on another TV program. I could spare no time for the magic show. And do ask my staff if you doubt my claim. And there it is, a simple and perfect alibi. No tricks, no gimmicks, just the truth. Do you understand now, perhaps? I did not grace the theater with my presence until after the incident. So how could I have committed the murder? His staff did say he was there at the station. So it sure does sound like a rock-solid alibi. Okay, but hold on. He keeps mentioning his staff, and also, like, why wouldn't his staff just lie for him? So... Anyway, whatever. Okay. So it sure does sound like a rock-solid alibi. But that can't be right. If Mr. Ratings is the killer, he'd have to have been at the theater. There's gotta be a hole somewhere in his story. I assure you there are no holes on Mr. Rios' stage. No tricks, no gimmicks. True magic doesn't need trapdoors to escape through. Do enjoy my show to the fullest. And my real alibi. Okay, well let's press this this alibi and see what's up. I was at the TV station at the time of the Penrose performance. Hold it. But you did come to the theater eventually, isn't that right? Indeed. Anxious to see how the show was progressing, I made my way to the theater. Let's see. My journey took about 10 minutes by car. Could he actually have been at the theater during those 10 minutes killing the victim? Allow me to stab at reading your mind. Could I have been at the theater during those 10 minutes killing the victim? How in the... But no, I took a taxi. The driver can attest to that. Feel free to call the taxi company if my word doesn't satisfy you. The driver's a big fan of the Ratings Raja. I even gave him my card. He gave the driver his card? That was very clever of him. Yeah, almost a little too clever. You might as well give it up, lad. Questioning real magic's a fool's errand. Besides, you know very well what I was doing at the time of the incident. I was busy working on another TV program. I could spare no time for the magic show.
Hold it!
Didn't we see him there, though, before the show started? I don't think so. Although... someone did make Trucy sign that contract the day of. I don't remember now. What was this other TV show you were working on? My own special project, you see. One moment. Perhaps this is more appropriate. It's a it's a Ratings Raja special production. Yeah, hang loose, baby. It's called Desperation Regeneration. He switched personas just to say that? What's the show about? Washed-up has-been singers and comedians get together and play musical chairs. The winners of the game is given a second chance at their career. Oh, so the winner of the game. A priceless prize for chumps who washed up too early in life. Sounds great, right? Might I suggest you appear on that show, Mr. Justice? As the ex-lawyer who used to make ridiculous bluffs in court and then faded sadly into obscurity. That's overly fucking hostile! And let the Ratings Raja produce my TV debut? Not in this lifetime. You have great reactions. Who knows? TV might be your true calling. Hey, whose side are you on? In any case, I was overseeing production of this performance. Or, sorry, of this program during the Penrose performance. Hey, Winter, welcome in. Oh my gosh! Hey there, Captain Bone! Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome. This right here is we've named him Donnie Jep. For obvious reasons. And we're basically pressing everything he's saying because we're trying to figure out what the fuck he's lying about right now. Nice intro. Thank you so much, Mountain. I appreciate that. I had a lot of fun putting that video together. Okay, do ask my staff if you doubt my claim. How do we know those staff members aren't in cahoots with you? Exactly, this is what I was saying before. I make it my business to perform solo. My magic is neither need nor want of assistance. After all, one of them could reveal the secrets behind my magic, could they not? So he doesn't trust anybody, huh? He's the complete opposite of Trucy. There were many people there in the studio audience who saw the witness as well. Even if he had been able to persuade his own staff to cover for him, he could not have convinced so many complete strangers to do the same. He really has made a rock-solid alibi for himself. Yeah, it's almost too good, you know? It's eerie how perfect it is. Yeah, go ahead and ask my assistants who I don't need. Winter, I'm glad you appreciate them. They are very long videos, though, but they have a lot of stuff in them. Has all been revealed to you now. And there it is, a simple and perfect alibi. No tricks, no gimmicks, just the truth. Fuck off, dude. I've got it. Do you have a brother? A brother that looks exactly like you, maybe? It's a common theme. It's not a bad question to ask, considering what happened earlier in this case. Again with the twins business. You think the audience will let you get away with using the same gimmick twice in a row? Very good. Very good. If you do not believe him, defense, why not investigate for yourself? Though I am sure your efforts will prove to be thoroughly fruitless. Yeah, I guess the twins theory is a little far-fetched. Yep, that's what's far-fetched. Oh, Winter, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I try. I'm glad people enjoy watching, you know. His alibi is really airtight. I believe we've heard enough. Well, I believe the witness does indeed harbor some ill will against the defendant. There is no reason to doubt that he was at the TV station at the time of the incident. Yes, the facts prove it was impossible for the witness to have been involved with this crime. Ugh. These last rites for the victim have dragged on long enough. Sorry, dragged on, not out. The soul of the victim himself is so bored that he's resting on top of your honor's head. It is? The time has come. Let us punish the sinner and guide the victim's soul to the Twilight Realm. Apollo, Trucy will be thrown in prison, and then we'll be out of a job. But if you catch tasty fishies, will you sell me some at a good price? I told you I have absolutely zero intention of going off on a tuna boat. That was a good callback. I can't even remember what that was a callback to. Was that earlier this game, or was that Dual Destinies? Do you know what you can use to get these charges to stick? A sticker? A sticker? Like this? Winter, thank you so much for gifting 4 tier 1 subs. I really appreciate that. That does give us a sticker giveaway. So if we could start a giveaway, if you want a chance to get one of these holographic stickers, please type !giveaway in the chat, and then I'll do a draw at some point, and if you're not around, I'll send you a message. But please feel free to enter to get one of these stickers. They're cool, they're holographic, they're like rainbow. This is why they're cutting out, because when it goes green, it cuts out. So thank you. Winter, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I didn't read everyone's names out. Congrats to E, The Real Trickster, Sai Arcot, Uchi Matador, and Walrus on the Wall. Enjoy your new subs. Gafafawiz, hey, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Winter is our resident sub-gifter on the channel. Yes. Thank you again so much, Winter. Think justice. You have to figure this out. It's no use. I can't find a single flaw. So what now? Good chilling with your Switch? Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Ho ho ho! Behold, my never-ending magic show. Come for the awe-inspiring showmanship of the great Mr. Rias. And stay for my grand illusion until the end of time. Wait, is he saying that we're still trapped inside some sort of illusion of his? Oh shit. Are we gonna get turned about? Uh-oh. That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that isn't really there. In other words, you make us see illusions, right? We call it misdirection. Well, we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. What we say is there really isn't, and what we say isn't there actually is. Stream brought to you by Sepia and viewers like you. Bravery Default 2, interesting. I've heard good things about that series, but I don't know if it would be for me. I hope you're enjoying it. Stream brought to you by Sepia and viewers like you. Lots of flashbacks. Okay, could it be? You know what, Mr. Ratings? I guess we have all been spectators to the elaborate illusion you prepared for us. An illusion that has subtly turned our attention towards something you wanted us to see. What are you going on about, lad? Have you got something, Apollo? I just remembered something Trucy said about misdirection. What a magician says is there really isn't, and what they say is there actually is. Sorry, isn't there actually is. If we've all been taken for a ride by Mr. Radiant's magic, then maybe he's made us see something that wasn't really there. Is this just all... yeah. Is this just all a TV show prank? Was there actually someone who got killed? It's time to rethink all of my assumptions about this case. What have we been made to believe was there when it actually wasn't? What have we been taken to be the absolute facts of this case? I know, I'm wondering if we got punked. If I reevaluate the validity of all of these things, then just maybe. Athena, there's something uncanny about this case. Okay, what is it? Radiant's alibi, it's too perfect. That's true. It's like it's impossible to break, no matter how hard we try. But maybe that's the trick. Maybe that's exactly what he wants us to think. I'm not following. We're not making any headway here because we've been so focused on breaking his alibi. Oh! I think I get it. You're saying he's using misdirection on us, right? It's definitely a possibility. Would the defense care to share with everyone what it's discussing over there? Your Honor, we believe that if we were to reconsider a certain assumption, we may finally arrive at the truth. In fact, I think we'll even finally see who's hiding behind the curtain, so to speak. And what is all this certain assumption you're thinking of? This is the one key assumption we've been taking for granted this whole time. Fuck. The crime... It's that the culprit was on scene, right? I'm gonna save the game. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, I think that's that the culprit was on scene. Because, I mean, we were pretty sure he's guilty. I don't know about the crime scene itself, though, because I'm wondering when that happened. I'm gonna say it's this. It's about his alibi, right? What if the culprit was somewhere other than the theater at the time of the crime? What if there was some way to commit the murder without actually being there? If that were the case, then Mr. Radiant's perfect alibi would become irrelevant. The forehead press would be a good emote. Yeah! Yeah. There's some really good... The facial expressions in this game are really good. Like, I really love... I was talking about this before, but I love the 3D animations in this game. They're so great. This engine, like, looks really good.
Objection.
How could one person stab another to death with a sword without physically being there? Furthermore, we all saw what appears to be the culprit's shadow in the footage.
Objection.
But couldn't we just as easily assume that the shadow does not belong to the culprit? Well, if it's not the culprit's, then whose is it? I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm pretty sure that I'm on the right track. We've all seen something that looks like this shadowy shape before, Your Honor. During the magic show itself. Mr. Hat! In that case, please point it out in the show footage for us. This is the thing that looks suspiciously similar to the shadowy figure of the culprit. Like, do we just stop and... Is there a certain point we have to do this? I don't know when the fuck to... Can we see when Mr. Hat goes up? Oh god, I've waited too early. No, wait, it would have been before, because there's Trucy now. Shit. Can we see the shadow on the wall when... Hold on. Oh, there it is. Got it. Right here. I hope this is it, because, like, I hate pointing things out in the game when it's not 100% clear. That's what you're supposed to do.
Take that.
Is that it? I think that might be it. I mean, that's not the frame I pointed at, but yes, sure. Okay. Doesn't this shadow resemble the suspicious shadowy figure? Now that you mention it, it does, doesn't it? Miss Wright, could you identify the shadow for the court? Let's see. I believe that's Mr. Hat's shadow. It's from when he's being pulled up from the stage to the catwalk overhead by wire. Then, could the shadow that's shown later in the footage also be Mr. Hat? No, that's not possible. After Mr. Hat was pulled up to the catwalk, he stayed up there. In other words, the second shadow is from some other figure being pulled up. Oh shit, okay. Some other figure. I'm afraid you'll need to be more specific than that, Mr. Justice. He's right. We've come this far. I'll just have to figure it out from the clues I have on hand. Is it just Roger ratings? Video game magic, Winter. But no, you have a point. Oh! Fuck, wait. Hold on, it's not Mr. Ratings. It's this. It's the dead body, right? Because remember when, fuck, who was it? They were talking about the fact that it was weird that he had the hook, the D-clip on his belt. Right? Does that make sense? They dropped the body in afterwards? Save game.
Take that!
If we consider what was happening on the stage at the time, there's only one answer. The shadow belonged to the fake Mr. Rias. In other words, Mr. Man of Mystery. The victim? Please take a look at the prank plan script. Mr. Mystery was to pretend to be dead and then fly up into the air after that. Isn't that right, Mr. Ratings? Indeed. And what of it? I contend that that's exactly what happened. The victim was wearing a stunt harness around his waist. It was most likely attached to a stunt wire so that he could be pulled up into the air. So you're suggesting that after pretending to be dead in the coffin, the victim flew up into the air just as the prank script says? Exactly. We just couldn't see him go flying up because the dragon was blocking our view. And that last trick, ladies and gentlemen, is the true piece de resistance of the culprit's murderous magic show. Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. Don't tell me. You've got it all figured out? Yes, I think so. If we can just look beyond Mr. Ratings' last bit of misdirection, we should finally be able to see the real truth. The victim must have been pulled up to the catwalk just like Mr. Hat. And hit the cushioning up there with considerable force. I just have to figure out what else happened up there at that time. Could he have, like, flown into a fucking sword? I guess we're gonna figure it out. I don't know. Are you ready to elaborate, Mr. Justice? I wonder where you can get a Dracula cape with sweater sleeves that you can tie around your shoulders. Sorry, PS? Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready. In that case, please answer me this. I mean, magicians are all about misdirection, right? Why did the culprit make the victim fly up into the air like that? To murder him? I'm guessing there was a sword up there. Do you think this was a remote murder? Just why did the culprit have the victim fly up after he appeared in the coffin? And how did the victim actually die? When he was only pretending to be dead in the coffin? If we can figure out how these two questions relate, then the answers should become clear. Could it be? Mr. Mystery must have thought he was just still part of a prank when he appeared on stage. He probably didn't suspect a thing as he was being pulled into the air. After Miss Wright was called backstage, and just as the set piece fell. But the culprit had already planted the real murder weapon in a cushion in the catwalk. It was probably a knife or blade of some sort. What? You mean... Yes, it really was a magical murder. Just as the prank script said, Mr. Mystery was whisked up into the air and straight into a blade there in the catwalk. Fuck. In other words, the murder was committed remotely through the use of a magic trick. What? Remotely? Using this method, it wouldn't matter where Mr. Ratings was at the time of death. Yeah, the defense actually has a plausible defense. Wow, he turned it about. Ugh. Well. But how exactly does it work, Mr. Justice? Just before the murder occurred, the dragon set piece was up in the catwalk. It and Mr. Man of Mystery were connected to each other by a wire at the time. By carrying out the prank plan, Betty made the set piece, the dragon set piece fall, which caused Mr. Mystery to rocket straight up and into the blade in the cushion. The cushion was high up enough to be hidden from the audience's view. That's why nobody saw the blade. Ugh. He's sweating. Oh, then that big gash in Mr. Hat's cape. The blade must have been set up overhead sometime before the magic show. Mr. Hat must have been slashed by it too, when he was pulled up to the cushion. Oh shit. I forgot that Mr. Hat's cape got slashed. The dragon did it. Damn! Yeah, the cape and the shorts on Donnie Jeff don't go together. No, absolutely not. I can't believe it. I had no idea. I was told that Trucy would freak out if I made the set piece fall. That's the only reason I did it. You were used, Betty. Roger Ratings used you. I thought he was my little puppet for boss around, but it was just the other way around. Let me reread that. I thought he was my little puppet to boss around, but it was the other way around. After the incident occurred, Mr. Ratings arrived at the theater. He got the murder weapon and swapped the rubber sword with the bloodied steel one. That's also when he lowered the victim's body down to the stage. But how did he have time to do all that? When the set piece fell, the audience was evacuated from the building. He was able to do all of those things after the fact because there was no one around to see. A horrific murder camouflaged by a spectacular magic show? Betty's evil. Betty's the Betty's the Dom twin. That sounds like the kind of murder only a magician could pull off. As long as the show proceeded as it was scripted, Mr. Mystery was doomed to die. I feel like I need to go into the subs only and Doms only channel and post a picture of one picture of Betty and one picture of Bonnie in the respective channel. That's why it was you, Mr. Ratings, who killed the victim, all the way from the TV station. This prank plan, or should I say, murder plan, proves your murderous intent. A murder plan? Grammary! Enough. You dim-witted, ignorant, imbecilic, putrid red pepper. He can't possibly have a counter-argument to make. Talk about not knowing when to let it go and move on. Yeah, there was the whole... Yeah, exactly. There was the whole Betty, please don't step on me, no. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We did walk in on that conversation, and no one knew that we... They did not know they were having that... They did not know that Apollo and Athena were there listening to that conversation. Do you have a rebuttal or something, Prosecutor Submati? No blade of any kind was found in the catwalk, which means you have no evidence to support your theory. But Mr. Ratings retrieved it after the fact. Which still leaves you with no way to prove your wildly fantastic remote murder theory. But... Without proof, does it not make more sense to believe that the murder was committed there on the stage? That's where the blood-stained sword was found, after all. Thank you, Winter. That is a very good point. As the only person who could have committed the crime there on that stage, Trucy Wright remains the prime suspect. It would appear that what you call truth is little more than a cheap parlor trick. In the end, you have done nothing to prove the accused's innocence. It is time, at last, to let it go and move on. Ugh. Hold on. Ho 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 ho. Are you seeing this, Magnifique Gramarye? My magic is exacting punishment on your granddaughter. The Gramarye name is done for. Apollo, we need to hit them with a decisive piece of evidence here. I know. That's just what I was thinking. Mr. Justice, do you or don't you have anything to prove that the witness committed this remote murder you proposed? Do we? Of course I do, Your Honor. I have to look at the evidence. This entire incident was carried out exactly according to the script. Right. So theoretically, there should be no evidence for us to find or use. Which means our best bet is to see if something unscripted happened. Oh, yeah, there is something unscripted that happened, yes. There's gotta be something Ratings couldn't have foreseen. And once I find it, that's how I'll expose his murderous trick. Get ready, Mr. Ratings, because I'm about to reveal the secret to your magic. There are no tricks or gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned logic. Oh shit! As long as the magic show went as scripted, the murder would happen without fail. Everything in this case was carefully planned so that no evidence would be left behind. Still, one thing happened that definitely wasn't in the plan. Oh, they don't know, they don't have the murder weapon. We don't have the murder weapon. Yeah, we don't have anything. Because they said they couldn't find the murder weapon, because it presumably had been removed. Still, one thing happened that definitely wasn't in the plan. What part of the magic show wasn't a part of the show's original script? I'm gonna say that it is Bonnie's mistake. Bonnie swapped... Or Bonnie had Mr. Hat in the wrong place at the beginning, right? I'm pretty sure that was it. Bonnie made a mistake, yep. Bonnie made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. What mistake did Bonnie make during the magic trick? Her life choices! Mr. Hat's positioning. Mr. Hat was placed in the wrong spot. Because Bonnie placed Mr. Hat to the right of the coffin instead of to the left, Trucy had to reappear on the side of the coffin opposite to the one in the show's script. But the culprit didn't know that when he first arrived at the theater, which means he was bound to make a slip-up when he tampered with the crime scene. Which part of the culprit's cover-up attempt was affected by Trucy's new position? Blood in the coffin hole? The finger... I remember they were saying something was weird about the fingerprints on the coffin, right? I don't know if there's any difference. I think it just says that it was wrong. I don't think that there's any special dialogue if you pick the wrong thing. Yeah, they did identify the unknown set. It was Betty. It was Bonnie and Betty. It's how we figured out that there were two of them. I'm gonna say it would have been the blood in the coffin hole because it would have to be in the opposite hole, right? Is this right? I think this is right. blood was on the wrong side of the coffin. Thinking Trucy had appeared on the left, the culprit must have put blood in the left hole. But the blood was eventually discovered in the right hole during the police investigation. Yes. Which is why the fingerprints were backwards. If the killer had originally put the blood on the left side, then that means he must have tampered with the scene again afterwards to make it line up with the facts. To make the crime scene consistent with the facts, the culprit must have swapped the coffin sides. Swap the coffin sides. The culprit swapped the coffin sides! That's right. The left and right panels of the coffin are interchangeable. The culprit must have switched the two panels to make the bloodstain fit the facts. But the switch might have also given rise to something unnatural. Oh, I remember now. There was something unnatural about the coffin, and it's just the evidence I need. The culprit swapped the coffin size is my favorite Evangelion episode. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Raines, but I have some very conclusive proof of your guilt. Another bluff, is it? There's no way you have anything of the kind. My magic's real, no trick. It was... Kind of. No. There are tricks and gimmicks to it, just like any other illusion. What? After the murder, you switched the left and right panels of the coffin, didn't you? Ugh! And because you did, you left behind something very unnatural for us to find. This proves that Roger Ratings tampered with the crime scene after the murder took place. Where's the thing with the... Where's our proof here? The palm prints were reversed. I'm pretty sure this is it. This has got to be it, right? Because nothing else here is, Right?
Take that!
The fingerprinting results? What about the fingerprint is unnatural? Let's take a look at the prints that the victim left inside the coffin, shall we? If the victim was facing forward in the coffin, his print should have looked like this. However, what we found was... they were facing the opposite direction. It's quite unnatural for the prints to be facing this way, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, unless he has his arms crossed like this, which is extremely uncomfortable. Ah. It is strange, isn't it? But how did they get this way? They got this way because the culprit thought the magic show had gone according to script. The culprit thought that Mr. Hat would be on the left side of the coffin. And that Miss Wright would also pop up to the left side of the coffin, as per the show's script. He then assumed that she had thrust the sword into the hole on the left side of the coffin. That's why he put blood in the left hole when he was trying to cover up his crime. But sometime after leaving the bloodstain, the culprit must have realized his mistake. He found out that, due to Bonnie's mistake, Mr. Hat was to the right side of the coffin. And that despite the script, Miss Wright had thrust the sword into the hole on the right. In short, the hole with the blood in it was on the side opposite the one that Trucy used. To make the blood's location fit the facts, he had to tamper with the evidence yet again. So he tried to cover up his tracks by switching the coffin's left and right panels. Oh, and that's how the fingerprints in the coffin ended up backwards. Because the culprit switched the two side panels around. The prints ended up facing the opposite direction. But instead of going to all that trouble with the panels, why didn't the culprit just wipe the blood away and redo it on the other side? It's gonna be a fucking trace of it. I'm afraid that wouldn't have worked, Your Honor. Because of a little something called luminol testing. Ah, right. Luminol. I almost forgot. Luminol can detect trace amounts of blood even if it's been wiped away, right? That's right. Wiping the blood away would have only served as proof of his meddling. How about it, Mr. Ratings? I did a pretty good job of figuring out your trick, didn't I?
Objection.
Trucy Wright could have done the same just as easily. You have no proof that it was this witness who tampered with the evidence.
Objection.
Trucy was escorted out. Ah, but I do have proof. What? A person who was in the magic show would never have made the mistake of putting the blood on the wrong side. Least of all Miss Wright, who surely would have remembered she was on the other side. Oh my, you're absolutely right. It could have, yes, yeah, that's what they were trying to say. I mean, that's why the murder got pinned on Trucy, even though the stabbing was in the back, but whatever. Wouldn't the prosecution be wanting to know the truth too? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh my, you're absolutely right. Ugh. Why, you impudent. I'm sure you've realized by now, Prosecutor Sudmondi, that your claim that Miss Wright is the culprit just doesn't hold up. Pho, you and the accused are most certainly bound for hell. Really? Miss Wright and I? Because I think you're the one with a ticket there for trying to convict an innocent girl. Shit. Get fucked. Damn! Prosecutor Sudmondi, are you alright? As for the true culprit, he is someone who knew how the show was supposed to go but didn't actually see it. And someone who had the chance to tamper with the crime scene after the incident. And the only person who fits the bill is you, Roger Ratings. Grammary! All of the secrets to your tricks have been revealed. And with no tricks left, I'm afraid your show has been canceled. Permanently! Again! He got canceled again! Damn! Ugh. All my secrets have been revealed, you say? Don't make me laugh, boy. Mine is the true real magic. There are no secrets to reveal. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the true power of the great Mr. Rias. Witness a magic far greater than troop Grammaries. Burn! Crumble! Fall to my furious flames, the great Mr. Rias. We'll bring an end to you all! And now for the final heir to the Grammary name. Right here, right now, you two shall burn. Huh? No, this isn't right. Ah! Ah! No, I didn't do anything wrong. No, 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 it's not my fault. I'm not the one to blame. I'm the victim here. Ah! What? Ah! Ah! Stop! No! Ah! Curse you, Grammary! Damn. Curse those Grammaries! It's all because of them. Even now they wound me. Curse them all to the abyss! Hey there, Ravetail Bright Wolf. Welcome in.
Wintermute.
Yes.
They wound me.
They wound. Sorry, wound me. It's wound. Oh my fucking god, I said wound, didn't I? They wound me. That was a really good breakdown. That was a really good breakdown sequence. That was great. It was very well done. Do you really hate us that much? Does your hatred run that deep? Deep enough to kill an innocent man? You're damn right. You have no idea what humiliations I had to suffer. After being cancelled. Your grandfather, Magnifi Grammary, kicked me out after I got hurt practicing my magic. He said I was too unskilled, that I would mess up on stage. He threw me out of the troupe just because he was worried about his own reputation. Since I was but a child, it was always my dream to become a great magician. Ever since I was a child, skeletons have hated me. Hold on. Since I was but a child, it was always my dream to become a great magician. But that Magnifi, he took it all from me. But that's no excuse. That's no reason to do something so evil. Magic's supposed to keep people happy, not being used as a means for murder. Yeah, it's Mr. Mystery. Mr. Man of Mystery is the victim. He was, standing in as Mysterious, the Great Mysterious. Dual Destinies has better witness breakdowns. Yeah, I do tend to like them. That was very elaborate, though. That was a very cool, elaborate witness breakdown. I enjoyed that a lot. What's the big deal? I just used what I had available to me, that's all. I get it now. That attitude towards magic is why my grandfather kicked you out. You don't deserve to call yourself a magician. Damn, Trucy. Don't deserve? I don't know about that. After all, you were completely taken in by my magic, were you not? If not for that lawyer over there, you'd be on your way to prison as we speak. You're right. I didn't see through your tricks. You see, so in the end, Troop Grammar was defeated by the Great Mysterious. Ho ho ho. You're not fit to lecture me from on high, Trucy Wright. You don't even deserve to call yourself a magician, you naive greenhorn. Take that, Grammary, you lose. If anyone needs to learn to let it go and move on, it's this guy. This cord and my prison can both burn in the flames of my creation. Bailiff, please take Mr. Ratings away. And bring a fire extinguisher just to be safe. There we go, Winter. There's a fire extinguisher. Judge, for my next trick, I will make Mr. Rias's life disappear guilty. Best theme with breakdown, this one, yeah. Gavin Clavier's Guilty Love. Yeah, that is a good theme, too. I hate Clavier, though. Strictly because he's a cop. I mean, the granddad was right. I'd say someone getting murdered by you is someone getting hurt. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Paper Red. To be fair, Magnifi Grammar was also kind of a dick, though, just in general. So, I'm I'm not surprised that he was upset by something that Magnifi Grammar did. It looks like we've reached the end. I feel as though I've been watching a grand magic show. It was close, but we just barely made it through somehow. Sai, thank you so much for stopping by today and hanging out. It was great having you here. I hope you have a wonderful night. Huh? Why does Trucy look so down? Miss Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to announce my verdict. Did I see that wonderful smile of yours? That smile of a true entertainer, as I do? Yes, Your Honor. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Trucy Wright, not guilty! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Court is adjourned. Dude, I've had that on my desk since New Year's. This is the first time I thought to use it. I need actual confetti next time. Yes, there were other Gramarys that were awful to Trucy as well. Her uncle, for example. Magnify himself, I think, as well. I'm pretty sure her mother as well. If you have actual confetti, then you'll need to clean up. That's true. I don't mind that, though. Just vacuum it. Party poppers. Yeah, right? I have to stock up. I have to stock up on materials next time. Thank you for everything, Polly. Oh, Truce. Fucking. God damn it. Is Italian. That just says thank God, right? Oh, Trucy. Grazie, Dio. Now you can open your show tomorrow, just as planned. Yep, and it's all thanks to you two. Oh, but now that Mr. Rias is gone, I'll need to find somebody to replace him. I don't like the way she's looking at me. Trucy, I'm so sorry about everything. Hey, what are you apologizing for? Roger Ratings used us. We're victims too. He even made me an accomplice to murder. But, Betty, we have to take some of the blame for this too, you know. Even if we didn't know he was planning to kill Mr. Mystery, we did cooperate with him. I love Athena as well. Athena's, like, so cute. It's all my fault, isn't it? Neither one of you is to blame. The only one in the wrong here is the person who used magic to commit murder, Roger Ratings. Don't you think I know that? Say what you want, but don't think for a second that I don't still hate you. I guess she really does hate me. But, Betty, why? You used to be a huge fan of Trucy's. Hey, shut up! I've always hated her. Really? But if we hadn't seen Trucy's magic show, we never would have tried to become professional magicians ourselves, right? Speak for yourself. But Betty, you still have her autograph from... Ah! Just shut up! Was she acting that way this whole time because she secretly loves Trucy? Wow, Trucy, I never knew that being the best could be so tough. Best character for me in the series, I'll give you a hint. I really do like Blackwell a lot. I am really looking forward to playing, the Athena case later on in Spirit of Justice here. It's one of my favorite ones, and I hope Athena gets her own game. Come on, Bonnie, we're leaving. We have to get ready for tomorrow's show. You're really excited about performing with Trucy again, aren't you? That's not true, so zip it, dummy. Polly? Do you think I really am a naive greenhorn? Huh? No way. She's not. Flashback! 8 minutes ago. After all, you were completely taken in by my magic, were you not? If not for that lawyer over there, you'd be on your way to prison as we speak. You're right. I didn't see through your tricks. You see? So in the end, Troop Grammary was defeated by the great Mr. Rias. Oh, you're not fit to lecture me from on high, Trucy Wright. You don't even deserve to call yourself a magician, you naive greenhorn. Trucy, don't tell me you're taking what Ratings said to heart. Well, maybe a little. I didn't see through his tricks, and I let myself be taken in by his magic. I can't trust myself anymore. Maybe he was right to call me a greenhorn. You shouldn't take stock in his words. He doesn't even know the first thing about you. Huh? You're a wonderful grammary musician. You should be proud of yourself. Thank you, Apollo. But what makes you say that? I know you're a wonderful grammary musician because of this. Is it her book? Wait, do we know she's a wonderful grammar magician because she always keeps a smile on her face? I don't have anything else that I think I can present as evidence. Okay, it's this. Actually, I'm gonna save.
Take that!
My grandfather's notebook? The Grammary Creed. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. When you performed your magic trick in court today, you showed the world your dedication to your troop's creed. Even through all the jeering, you kept a smile on your face and won the crowd over. You are everything Magnifi could have hoped for in an heir. You're a great magician, Trucy. A great magician? Me? You really are. That's why you don't have to worry about what Ratings said. Oh, Polly. Thank you. Still. I couldn't have done it without you. I would have lost my nerve if I'd been alone up there. But I was able to keep on smiling because of you. Me? I remember what you said to me in the detention center. We're getting a lot of sepia. We're getting a lot of sepia this stream. After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right? Yes, I remember doing it. Then I just know it wasn't your fault, Trucy. But how can you say that? We don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but I believe in you, Trucy. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm going to prove your innocence. Don't worry. You're going to be fine! Your words were what kept me going. Apollo, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now I can be everything I was meant to be. Trucy's real smile is the best. I'm so glad I could help make that happen. Emma? I'm really sorry, Trucy, for, like, everything. But why? Well, I wasn't able to convince Prosecutor Sadmati what a good person you are. And I had to testify against you, too. You have nothing to apologize for. You were just doing your job. You're too kind. Oh, I don't know about... Huh? Is something wrong, Emma? Oh! Prosecutor Sadmati? What are you doing here? Detective Sky? Yes? I require your forensic expertise in order to close this case. Come, let us go. Wait! Prosecutor Sadmati! The trial is over, Mr. Justice. You and I are strangers once more, with no further need to interact. Strangers? Have you really forgotten all about me? What? 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 You've really changed, Nahayuda. Telling me to let it go and stuff? What happened to you? Oh, lawyer of impure soul. I have nothing to say to the likes of you. Are you serious, Nahayuda? Now, if you will excuse me... There he goes. What was that all about, Apollo? How do you know Prosecutor Sadmati? Let's just say we're old acquaintances. Acquaintances? It seemed like something more than that. Yeah, well... You don't like to talk about your past, do you? Because you always change the subject. I guess I'll have to talk about it someday. But for now... Come on, let's forget about the past, and let's celebrate Trucy's future. Sure, if you say so. Hey, it's Mr. Wright. Put him on speakerphone, Apollo! Beep. What's up, Mr. Wright? Apollo, how's Trucy? What happened at the trial? Did you get a not guilty verdict? Mr. Wright, slow down. Everything's fine. Hi, Daddy! I'm okay now. She was found not guilty in a very dramatic turnabout. Plus, we saved the office. It was a great victory for Apollo. Ew, that's a load off my mind. I can't thank you enough, Apollo. Now, I know I can trust you to hold down the fort anytime. Me? Really? Yes, you. You're a real, full-fledged lawyer now in my eyes. A full-fledged lawyer? I still can't wrap my mind around it. Thank goodness you were there to take care of everything. And thank you, Apollo. No need to go that far, boss. Especially not in front of everyone. Oh, and by the way, I won't be able to make it to tomorrow's show, so I was hoping you could go. You'll do that for me, won't you? Of course! I wouldn't miss it for the world. It was a shockingly hands-off situation considering his daughter was on the verge of being convicted of murder. Yep, you're a real lawyer now. Previously, I did not respect you as a lawyer. Yeah, I think they're still having a show. I mean, Bonnie and Betty had to prepare still. I don't know who the fuck they're gonna hire to replace Mr. Rios, though, because he was, like, kind of a huge part of that show. Anyway, whatever. Full-fledged. So, Daddy asked you to come to tomorrow's show, huh? As my assistant, right? No. He just asked me to go cheer you on. Okay. Then I'll be sure to save you the best seat in the house, Polly. The best seat in the house? I really appreciate the thought, but... Good, then it's settled. April 29th.
Objection!
I should have known. That this is what she meant! Magical girl Trucy Wright will now perform her greatest illusion yet. There are no tricks or gimmicks here, ladies and gentlemen. This is real magic. Wait a minute, you're kidding, right? There is a trick or gimmick, right? I'm too young to die. Now then, Mr. Hat, you know what to do with that sword. No, wait, stop. No! And that is how Trucy and Gramarye Land ended on a rousing high note. With a big round of applause and Polly's ear-splitting screams. What kind of an ending is that? No tricks, in fact, the last guy died. I love how the only option here is yes. Okay, I'm worried it's gonna start the next chapter. And I'm gonna have to... Okay.